Hi and welcome to this edition of Out of the Box. My name's Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what's in this box. This is the brand new Ubiquiti Unify Wireless 6 InWall, the U6-IW. This is not meant to be a huge technical overview. It's meant to show you what you get in the box. Right now, at the point of recording this, it's still fairly new to the market, so it's not mass available, but it should give you an idea of what's coming in the coming months. All right, so in the box, you're going to get the access point itself, which we'll talk about in a moment. You are going to get a little get started guide, which you'll probably never open. And you're going to get a QR code there again, which you'll probably never use. And you're going to get your back plate for it, which we'll talk about in a moment. Then just inside the box, I will open this up for you. You get a number of screws there and a quick release tool to undo the unit from the plate. So what's the idea of this? It is an InWall. It is firstly designed for multiple rooms. So the idea would be this would go into a hotel, motel, large properties. Maybe it goes into a bedroom or a small office at home, something like that, where you want both Wi-Fi and you want some network connectivity. We'd probably put this in an area where you're only maybe trying to get the Wi-Fi 10 or 15 meters and put multiple in these of rooms. All right, it is designed to be powered by a PoE switch. And so as you will have seen in the box contents, there is no PoE injector. So do make sure you have a switch or you buy a PoE injector to make it work. So let's talk about how this is meant to be fitted to start with. So it is a retrofit on what you've already got as a data point. So you maybe already got your data plate on the wall. All right, you're going to disconnect that. In the back of it, you probably find your cables being croned. So it's being bare wired connected. You're going to need to disconnect those cables and you're going to need to crimp it with an RJ45 connector. I'll show you the back of the unit at the moment, but it does need to have a normal plug on it. You're going to then take your mounting bracket. You can mount it horizontally or vertically, however works. You can see there's a number of different screw and combinations on there. It should fit over already the back box that's there. So that's going to go onto the wall. Many people have that vertically. It would actually be this way round. All right, and then you're actually going to take the unit. It clips into the bottom here, if I get this the right way round, and then snaps shut. All right, and that is now connected to the wall. So let me just show you what you get with this unit. It's very simple and straightforward. So on the back here, you can say you have your single Ethernet in. It is a 1 gigabit port. This is where your PoE is going to come in. Now, this unit will provide onward PoE, so let's have a little look. We have 4 ports of gigabit along the bottom. Port 1 will also give out PoE. So you do need to just think about the wattage that you have. If you want to run this from a PoE injector, my suggestion is you need one that gives at least 30 watts, 48 volts. If you're running a PoE switch, then do make sure you're supporting PoE Plus and it should be fine. Obviously, it will only run maybe at 8 or 10 watts if you're not going to worry about powering anything from here. But obviously, you're going to have this onto a camera or a VoIP phone or something like that. You do need to account for that. So let me show you again. You've got your network ports along the bottom and our reset switch. And now that this is put in place, we've got our quick release here. We can use our quick release tool that we have in the box if I can remove it from here. Just this little tool here. And we can push this into the hole here, all right, and that will allow us to pop this again off the back. So you can see the front, you've got the U here, the Ubiquiti logo, which will light up once this receives power and configuration. Fantastic unit. All right, so basic specifications here. This is, like I said, a wireless 6. It runs in both the 5 gigahertz and the 2.4 gigahertz band. This is geared more to the newer devices running in 5 gigahertz and is therefore a 4x4. So it has 4 antenna, 4 spatial streams in the 5 gigahertz band. So therefore it can support more devices in that band. And in the 2.4 gigahertz, so often where a lot of your IoT devices, smart light bulbs, older devices hang around, it's only a 2x2. So you do want to keep those as close to the access point as possible so that you don't impact on its overall performance. An aggregated throughput is probably 5.3 gigabits a second. That's what's been published. And they say in the fact sheets that this would support under maybe 300 devices. I don't think that's probably realistic. There are limitations with inside wireless. So we look at this as being a room that maybe you're going to have 10 or 15 devices connected to it in a various of wireless and wired, wanting to get that good throughput. So hopefully that's been useful. Head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got loads more box openings on wireless networking and firewall devices. Plenty of how-to guides. What do I need to get a UniFi network running? What do I need to do to set up UniFi Protect? Or how do I set up a firewall to protect my network? So do subscribe and stay up to date. Hopefully that's been useful. This is the brand new Ubiquiti UniFi Wireless 6 InWall, so the U6-IW.